Super, Billy here. Hey, I got the Homelite 2700 PSI pressure washer from Home Depot. This is my brother's actually, and it's not working. Basically, the motor is spinning, motor's running fine, no pressure. I'm going to show you guys how to fix this. So what you want to do, undo your hose here, just get it out of the way. Okay, that's out of the way. What we're gonna do is, see this rubber boot right down here? We're gonna need to pop that boot off. There's a pin right here on the side. We're gonna pop that pin out. There's a valve in there. We're gonna unload it. I think it's called the unloader valve. We're gonna pull that out. It's gonna have a spring-loaded mechanism on it. We're gonna free it up, put it back in, and this thing should run good. So I'm gonna go ahead, grab some tools, get started on that. All right, so we need to get this boot off. And you see, all I did was just grab on that with my fingers and twist and pull. You don't even need a tool for it. And there's this side pin right here. And get in there, pop this pin out. Pin's out. So we got the pin, boot off. Unloader valve's right here. It's in there pretty tight. Try and get out there with a wrench and wiggle it out. Jammed in there good. Okay, so got the unloader out. You can see what it looks like right there. This little pin here, I'm going to put this down on some concrete. I'm going to push on it, try and free it up. I may have to smack it a little bit because I'm sure that's probably what's stuck. I'm going to do a press on it right now and we'll test it. Okay, you guys should be able to see this. I'll go over here by the tire. Just take it. There it goes. It just popped. So that was probably frozen up in there. While I got it out, so you guys can see before when I had that I couldn't move that. Now it's moving in and out. You see it? And then because I got it out, I would check those O-rings just to make sure nothing's cracked. This is a brand new unit within a year or two, and then it's hardly ever run because it broke almost right away. So that should be your problem. I'm going to put this back in. We're going to fire this thing up and I'll show you guys it running. All right? Okay, so what I do is I'll usually run it a little bit just to get the air out of the line. So we're gonna, that's where people are writing me about having a hesitation when it's running, and that's typically air in your line that's causing that problem. So as you can see, there's a little fountain coming out. I haven't done anything yet. I'm just letting the water run from the faucet or the hose spigot up the hose out through this hose, free things up. So I'm gonna fire it up here. Let that run for a minute. I always keep a hand on there. You start good enough to start with one hand. I had it tilted on its side, so there's probably gas in the motor right now, or up in the carburetor. Okay, so a couple tricks here. Here, make sure I'm in here. So a couple tricks here when you're using these. Bleed those lines out like I did. It's important. And then go ahead and always keep a hand on that trigger when you're starting it, so the motor isn't hitting against the pressure on the wand before you start it up. But if you're having that problem, I just fixed it right now. It takes about 5-10 minutes. All right, guys. Hey, take care. Have a good day.